Hello, my name is Rosemary. Some people know me as Bird Woman. I am a ceremonialist, a death doula, an animal communicator and psychic medium, and an intuitive healer. And it is my calling to help people just like yourself who are on their spiritual path, seeking guidance in everything from business, relationships, love, health, and working with animals. As a ceremonialist, I put together events and ceremonies that will help guide people towards their highest potential, helping you to open your intuition to a deeper level and helping you understand that it is okay for you as well to create your own ceremonies to build whatever you want out of your life. I am recognized and initiated as a medicine woman by the Zutu Hill Maya of Guatemala, as well as a sun dancer and pipe carrier under a Native American tradition, which I'm also given permission to pour water and lead sweat lodges under. I have been doing this work for a few decades now, and I work with people all over the world. I do private sessions on Zoom and one-on-one energy work where I live here in the US. So I am happy to be of service. If any of those things sound like something that you could use or would like some guidance in, feel free to contact me at visionsandreflections.com. Thanks for joining me for Spiritual Practices for Empowering Empaths. Many of us on this spiritual path are empaths, and as an empath, we might find ourselves feeling bogged down or out of center. We see so many things happening in the world that are painful to watch, or we pick up energy from the people around us without even knowing it, and this can put us out of balance. So in this session, I'd like to teach you some practical exercises that you can use anytime and anywhere, every day, to help you find balance again. And when you're in balance, it will help you to be better focused, to be able to manage your life more. It helps you to open up to your intuition on a deeper level, and so many things. So I hope you find these practices helpful, and let's begin. Before we begin, I'd like to talk about energy and intention. I'd like you to become mindful and start to recognize that everything is energy. Everything around you. You are energy. Experiences are energy. Feelings are energy. Animals are energy. This whole world and universe is made up of energy. And as a human being, you have the ability to transmute energy, especially the energy that you take on or that you are putting out in the world. So whenever I do my ceremonies, I like to tell the attendees to pay attention to the energy they're putting into it. In other words, the intention. Pay attention to the intention that you're giving to these exercises and to ceremonies, because the more intention you put in it, the more focus on what is it exactly that you're trying to achieve or that you want to get. The more that you put into that, the stronger and the more powerful those practices are going to be. So I'd just like you to consider that as you're going through life and start to practice and pay attention to everything being energy, and that your intention is paramount to how things will develop or work out in your life. First of all, I would like you to know that you are a powerful being. You are born of the divine, and with that birthright comes an intuition. Your intuition is with you your whole life. But unfortunately, sometimes from the conditioning of society or our family, we forget how to listen. We forget and don't remember what it is to be intuitive and what is our guidance. So I'm going to share with you a few practices that will help to bring you back into balance so that you can have a strong intuition and so that you can feel more empowered. I'd like to start with releasing and letting go. This is a practice that I do as often as I can think of it. And once you do it enough, you start to get good at it and really feel the effects that it has on you. Just like everything, it's a practice. So what I do is I start by feeling, visualizing that any energy that doesn't serve me is being released. I start at the top of my head, just seeing that energy swirling around and feeling it starting to let go, moving down my head and neck and shoulders, literally visualizing and feeling what that's like to release that energy. Letting it continue down into my chest and abdomen, out through my legs, calves, and feet, down into the earth, asking Mother Earth, our ally, to be there to help me to release and for her to receive that so that she can recycle it, turning it back into healing and love and light. She's always here with us. She's our greatest ally, and she wants to help us with this. So don't feel like you're putting any extra burden on her. And so you're just going to sit again, feeling that that energy has released and recognizing what does it feel like to let go of all that no longer serves you. Starting to feel and notice what it feels like to be in balance again, to be centered again. And then just thanking Mother Earth for her help and her guidance with that. I'll always spend a few minutes in that state so I can really, truly feel it and start to relax once again. Okay, now that we have let go of any unwanted energy, how do we stay in balance? One technique for that is called grounding. You may have heard of earthing before, and that is a form of grounding. It's when you sit or stand on the earth and connect with the earth so that you can be centered, so that you can feel more in balance. And so this is a technique I'm going to teach you that you can do at any time if you don't have access to the outdoors. And it's also a visualization. So if you'd like to follow along with me, we'll begin. So first I want you to feel or see a gold cord that's in your abdomen. And just watch that gold cord as it travels down into the rest of your body, down through your legs, and down through your feet into the earth. And you're seeing that gold cord going down into the earth through the layers of soil and crystal and magma until you reach the center of the earth, this ancient ally and the connection that we've always had with her. And you just imagine that you're connecting with her, Mother Earth, through this gold cord, and that she's giving you energy and balance so that you can carry on with your day. Then you're going to watch that cord or visualize that cord coming up from the earth, back up through your feet and your legs and your abdomen, coming all the way up till it reaches your heart. And just let it settle in the heart there for a minute, feeling this gold centering energy from Mother Earth. It's helping us to ground. And then watch that, visualize that gold cord to continue up through your body to the rest, up above your head, out over your head, and in front of your face, making like a sort of a circuit, like a waterfall of gold energy, a gold cord. And now this circuit goes all the way from the earth up through your entire body and over the front of you, creating that circuit, grounding and centering you to the earth. And when you do this enough, you truly do start to feel more balance. It's a wonderful technique for when you're feeling like you could use some more support in the moment. So each one of us is a sovereign being. We are a spiritual being living a human existence. And with that existence, we get to make choices about how we lead life. So I'd like you to start to think about, where are you putting your focus? What is your energy going towards? Because depending on what you're putting your energy towards is how your life will be. So if you're watching the news every day, watching depressing movies or things that just bring you down, then that's going to add an energy to your life that is going to put you in a state of sadness and depression, and you don't want that. So imaginal hygiene is what we would do to make sure that we're paying attention at all times to where we are focusing our thoughts and our energy, so that we can live healthy and happy and joyful lives. And knowing that when we do that, it empowers us. It helps us to open our intuition on a deeper level. It helps us to be more connected with spirit. And so I'd like you to start to think about imaginal hygiene and what you're putting your energy to every day. If you get into a place where you feel that you're getting depressed or dismayed by what you're seeing in the world, you can change that. You can change how you react to that and the emotions around that by excluding things from your life like that. And one way to do that is to distract yourself. So find a spiritual practice or a daily practice that feels good to you and that you enjoy. It can be anything from journaling and meditation to making a hot cup of tea for yourself, or lighting a candle, going outside, especially like stopping to notice the beauty around you. That's going to really be a beautiful distraction from that negativity and those negative thoughts that are hounding you. So that's the third practice I'd like to share with you. And it's really about rewiring the brain and about paying attention. So it's something that you have to do on your own. It does take practice, but it is possible to lead a beautiful, happy, and joyful life, fully empowered from a place that allows you to make healthy decisions in all aspects of your life and to be more in balance. I hope these tips were helpful for you and that you begin to use them on a daily basis, because if you do, I promise you, you will see a difference and you'll be able to live your best life possible. Thank you for joining me for Spiritual Practices for Empowering Empaths. I'm sure that once you start to use these techniques, you will see a big difference. They are techniques I have used for many years and that I continue to use every day. Now, once your intuition starts to become more apparent, you start to pay attention to it more, you may notice that sometimes it's a little difficult to discern what is the intuition. We have two things going on at once, our intuition and our ego. So as a free gift for joining me for this session, I'd like to offer you a PDF that explains how to know the difference between your intuition and your ego. This will give you some simple pointers for what to look out for and what to notice as you have information coming into your psyche. So I'm sure you'll find it useful. Just click on the link here to download that PDF and start noticing today how that works. Again, thank you so much for being here. I am available for private sessions, Zoom sessions with people around the world for psychic mediumship and animal communication, as well as energy work. So if you ever are looking for some more support on this journey, on this spiritual path, and as you begin to awaken your intuition even more, I am more than happy to be of service. It's my calling and what I'm here to do. So you can find me at visionsandreflections.com. And don't forget to get that free gift. Thank you again. Many blessings.